Welcome everyone to Cinema Spotlight. Diving into Steven Spielberg's career, I will be talking about Catch Me If You Can. Stick to the end of this video and hear me out. When you're done, please consider letting me know in the comments if you loved, liked, or hated this film. Either way, I'd love to know. With that said, I'm gonna jump right on in. Catch Me If You Can is about Frank Abagnale Jr., played by Leonardo DiCaprio. A teenager before his 19th birthday had performed a series of cons successfully as a Pan Am pilot, a Georgia doctor, and a Louisiana prosecutor, all while successfully committing check fraud throughout this time. Meanwhile, Carl Hanratty, played by Tom Hanks, is on Frank's trail, tracking him down. On a personal level, this is a film that I really remember watching with my father, and it was the last film to recollection that I had really watched with him before he passed away in 2003. Now, I'm pretty sure that there were other films I had seen with him, but this is the only one that comes to recent memory. And on that same level, with Frank Abagnale going through his parents' divorce, that hit really close to home for me. Now, I never ran away from home, but I was faced with the same predicament when you had to choose between two family members. So with that said, keep in mind that my opinion might be a little biased, as I related to this film on a level that you probably did not, and this really spoke volumes to me. But I mean, at the end of the day, and at the end of this review, if you just found this movie alright, that's totally fine. But I would have to say, I mean, all that aside, I had a hell of a time rewatching this film again. You'd be surprised that this film is incredibly lighthearted, the dialogue is believable, and allows the chemistry between the characters thrive on a level that is incredibly functional. Strangely enough, while you're never supposed to be on the side of the crook and merely sympathize or empathize, you really are along with the story and understand what is going on and why. That doesn't happen in every film. It's definitely whimsical, lighthearted as I said before, but it's not without the consequence of Frank's actions affecting others. But it never sacrifices the tone, which I thought was so downright impressive. This is one of Spielberg's more smaller films, but it has a lot of story, a lot of heart, and a lot of fun to go with it. I felt that both Tom and Leo both worked extremely well together, and I was invested in both sides of the story. I loved, as well as that relationship, the chemistry between Leo and Christopher Walken, who plays his father in the film. But honestly, this movie is pleasantly stylish, and even though a period piece, nothing feels deliberate, screaming, "Look at our production values!" Everything feels so in the moment, and so you can appreciate and move forward with the story. It's not distracting, if you know what I'm saying. Even when the passage of time is spoken through exposition, it's not jarring so much that you have to stop, assess, and figure out how much time has passed by. You figure a lot of this happens within months, accumulating into a year, so everything really flows. In the end, guys and gals, I really enjoyed the hell out of this film. Personal attachment aside, as I said before, it's a well-told story that I feel is unique in some aspects. You sympathize with the main character despite his wrongdoings. You're on the side of the FBI agent as well, so there's really no bad guy in this film. The tone is consistent, the dialogue and characters are well realized, and for that, I loved Catch Me If You Can and own it on DVD. Probably could bump that up to Blu-ray, but this is a 2-disc set, so I think that's equivalent. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. If you have seen Catch Me If You Can, let me know down in the comments. Be kind, be reasonable, and let's talk. Like, share, and subscribe, and click that bell so you don't miss another video. With all that said, I hope you all have a fantastic and wonderful day. Until next time.